Good morning. Today we take to the roads with the highway rat, a no good rat who steals your things. And it's written by Donaldson and the illustration is Axel Scheffler. Now, do you recognise the picture? What other books does Donaldson do? Got the Gruffalo's Child. Anything else? Superworm. And what's all about the cat? Tabby McTat. There you go. So lots of books. Anyway, Donaldson, Highway Rat. Let's see what happens. Listen out for the rhyming words. I always like Donaldson books. Always lots of rhyming words. And join in the bits that you recognise. The Highway Rat was a baddie. The highway rat was a beast. He took what he wanted and ate what he took. His life was one long feast. His teeth were sharp and yellow. His manners were rough and rude. And the highway rat went riding along the highway and stealing the travellers' food. A bit like the story we had yesterday or day before, Burglar Bill, who stole people's things. Well, the rat, it also steals people's things. Very bad. There he is. He rides his horse along the highway, and they're aiming for a road, and he looks for people to rob and steal their things. What a nasty rat. The rat kept hopping along the road, then stopped with his paws in the air. For blocking her way was the highway rat, who cried out, "Who goes there? Give me your pastries and puddings, give me your chocolate and cake, for I am the rat of the highway. Yes, I am the rat of the highway, and whatever I want, I take." Stick 'em up. There. Robbing the poor little rabbit of her things. Horse looks funny. Horse looks embarrassed. "I have no cakes," the rabbit replied. "I just have a bunch of clover." The highway rat, with a scornful look, then he ordered, "Hand it over." "The clover is bound to be tasteless. The clover is dull as can be. But I am the rat of the highway, and this clover belongs to me." She said, "I don't have any food. I don't have any cake. I only have these clover, these flowers. Please don't take them." "I'll take them anyway," he says. Look. Taking them. Look at the poor rabbit. Look how sad she looks with an empty basket. That's not fair. That's not nice. The squirrel came bounding along the road and stopped with a shake and a shiver, for reining his horse was the highway rat, who thundered, "Stand and deliver." That means stop and give me your things. Give me your buns and your biscuits. Give me your chocolate eclairs. For I am the rat of the highway. Yes, I am the rat of the highway, and the rat thief never shares. "I have no buns," the squirrel replied. "I only have a sack of nuts." The robber snatched the sack and snarled, "I'll have no ifs or buts. These nuts are probably rotten. These nuts as hard as can be. But I am the rat of the highway, and these nuts belong to me." Oh, there's the rat. Look at how worried the squirrel looks with his bag of nuts. So please don't take them, it's all I have. But he takes them anyway and makes the squirrel sad.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, thanks, Alexa. Some ants came crawling along the road and stopped with a somersault. For baring his teeth was the highway rat, who bellowed a deafening, "Halt! Give me your sweets and your lollies. Give me your toffees and chews. For I am the rat of the highway. Yes, I am the rat of the highway, and nobody dare refuse." He's even robbing ants, poor little ants, just carrying their leaves along the road. And the highway rat's robbing them. Again, look, the horse looks a bit embarrassed to be there. Making me hungry, this book. Toffees and chews. I have no sweets, the ant replied. We just have nice green leaves. Oh no, you don't, not any more, declared the highway thief. The leaf is nasty and bitter. The leaf is as thin as can be. But I am the rat of the highway, and these leaves now belong to me. He's stolen the leaves? What a horrible rat. He's stealing everything. He doesn't even need these things and he's still stealing them. Just being a meanie. With never a please and a thank you, the rat carried on this way. Flies from a spider, milk from a cat. He once stole his own horse's hay. The creatures who travelled the highway grew thinner and thinner and thinner, while the highway rat grew horribly fat from eating up everyone's dinner. There he is, stealing the flies from a spider, the milk from a cat. Even his own horse, he stole the hay. He steals everything. And look at the poor animals in the woods. They're all getting thin and very hungry because he keeps getting stolen his food. And look at the fat rat. Very greedy. The duck came waddling down the road, then stopped with a "How do you do?" "I see you have nothing," the rat complained. "In that case, I'll eat you." "I doubt if you're terribly juicy. Most likely you're rough as can be. But I am the rat of the highway. Yes, I am the rat of the highway, and I fancy a duck for my tea." He's even going to steal the animals themselves. He's going to eat the duck. Poor duck. "Hang on," quacked the duck, "for I have a sister with goodies you might prefer. I know that she'll love to meet you, and certainly you'd like her. For in a cave, a deep, dark cave, right at the top of the hill, are biscuits and buns and plenty, and there you may eat your fill." "Lead on," cried the rat, and they took the road, which would never end. Onwards and upwards they rode, right after bend after bend. So the duck said, "Don't eat me. I've got a sister who's got lots of lovely things. Sticky buns, cakes, treats. Come and meet her and eat those things." Now I think this duck is a tricky duck, a clever duck who might be going to trick the rat. At last they came to a lonely cave, and the duck began to quack. She quacked, "Good evening, sister, sister, sister." And sister, 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 a voice came back. So the duck is called into the cave, "Sister." But it's a cave, and a cave echoes. And back came, "Sister." She said, "Sister, sister." So it's echoing in the cave. There's no one in there, but it's an echo. It's the noise bouncing back. But the rat isn't a clever rat. He doesn't realise. "Do you have any chocolate cakes?" the robber cried. And "Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate," the voice replied. "I'm coming to take them," the rat yelled, his greedy eyes round. Then, "Take them, take them, take them," came back the sound. It's the echo. The hairy rat leapt off the horse. Into the cave he strode. So look, he's shouting into the cave. The echo's back, but it's fooling the rat. Silly rat. And off he goes into the cave to get what he thinks is all the treats. The duck took hold of the horse's reins and galloped down the road. Faster and faster, following the bends, the plucky young duck went riding, galloping down the highway, back to his hungry friends. The duck has stolen the horse. Yay! I think the horse looks happy. I don't think the horse liked the rat. And to his starving, hungry friends. Then they shared out the food from the saddlebags and feasted all night long, bright with the flames from the bonfire, loud for the music and song, wild in the moonlight dancing, merry with cheer and chat. From now they could live in freedom, safe from the highway rat. So all the food that's stored in the bags and the horse, they all ate and had a feast and a party. And look how happy they are to get their things back. But what happened to the rat? And for the rat, in the echoey cave, he shouted and wandered till he found his way out of the darkness to the other side of the hill. So he got lost in the cave, went through the cave, out the other side to a different place, away from the villagers. A thinner and greyer and meeker rat, he robs on the road no more, for he landed a job in a cake shop, and there a cake shop, and then say he works the cake shop, sweeping the cake from the floor. So after all that, it's a bit, didn't want to rob anymore. He walked for such a long time, he learned his lesson, and now he works in a cake shop, sweeping the floor. Well, look, oh, the window. That's the cat I was talking about, Tabby McTat. And look at the big biscuit. Look, what shape is that biscuit? Ooh, that looks familiar. Cakes look nice. There we are, the end. Well done to the duck for being brave and to sorting that rat out. Well done, everyone. See you tomorrow.